Episode 9. We're here. We're here with compression. Does it sound any better?
Sounds
Why do I feel like I sound like a veggie tail?
compressed.
Does it sound any better, Junior? Okay. Yeah, so we're here. And what did we do this week?
We saw Hosier.
Dude,
Bruh.
legendary.
It was a religious experience.
It was
if we're gonna
so
be real.
good. He has like a band of like, I feel like it's like 10 people at least. And like,
It's more than 10.
yeah, it's like 3 backup singers, like 3 keyboardists, a bass player, a violinist, and a guitarist.
Upright bass player.
A bright bass player.
Upright. Like a cello.
Oh, yeah. He did have the cello. I forgot. I was like, a bright? Yeah. That was crazy. It was so good.
Dude, his thank yous were 20 minutes long.
And I was talking to my boss about it, and he was like, "Oh, that guy, yeah. What do the girls call him?" And I was like, "I don't know, a hot piece of ass." And he was like, "No, I mean, yeah, in a nutshell, but I don't know." I was like, "I don't know what the girls call him other than that, but maybe
Zaddy.
Dude, it was crazy. It was so good. Definitely
It was wild.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. But when we first got there was like a security guard because we were in the pit. And she was like, guys, make sure you drink water. And I was like, we take our hydration very seriously.
Very seriously.
Yeah. So
Plug water.
She was like, no, but for real, like you, people faint. Like someone is going to faint, guaranteed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, really? And she's like, happens every time. So when we got into the pit, I said to Mo,
we
like,
realized how hot it was.
oh, yeah, it was hot. So I said, we should make bets on who's going to faint first.
Yeah, and Tree was like, "Bro, I don't want to do that. That's fucked up, right?" And I'm like, "I'm about to make a bet." And there was this girl, and she looked stunning. She was
Fire.
like, yeah, she was wearing like a cute. It was almost like a prairie girl kind of summer dress, but it was like a long like maxi dress that like kind of cut off a little past the knee.
It was white, floral. It had like green flowers.
It was giving like country a little bit. She had
Yeah.
like cowgirl boots, but the cowgirl boots, the problem was the cowgirl boots came up to like probably a little past mid calf area. And then the dress ended there. So she was like dressed from head to toe besides like her arms, like because it was short sleeves. And she's just sitting there and I'm like, it's her. I was like, she's not drinking an ounce of water. And she's like, she looks like a bottle. Like I was like, she's just posing for a picture, but she's not drinking any water. Like I didn't know why she was there. I assumed it was for the concert, but she looked great. But I went to go to the bathroom or something, and it was not even like the music didn't even start, right?
The concert didn't start.
And then I'm like walking in, Tree's saving our spot because we're right near the stage.
Not even the opening act, mind you. Like nothing.
Nothing. Just like random music playing.
Yeah.
Like
Silence.
Yeah, the overhead is playing, and like somebody went down, and I'm like, and I go to walk past her because I don't even see what's going on. Really, like I kind of saw, but this lady like grabbed me and was like, somebody passed out. I was like, already?
Yeah, and I'm trying to make eye contact with Mo from across the room, and I'm going,
Dude, and me and Tree make eye contact like The Office, and I'm like, oh my God. And it was her. She fell. She took
terrible, dude.
I mean, she took a hit. I mean, I guess we should have gave her water, but I didn't know that our vision was going to come true.
Yeah,
it was
we didn't know
bet.
that it was like psychic abilities. We thought it was just like a joke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So we're pieces of shit, I guess. I don't know.
yeah. But
Well, no, we're not pieces of shit. The lady filming.
oh yeah, there was a woman filming, like going above the crowd with her phone, trying to get an angle of her on the floor. Mind you, the girl had cut her head open. She landed on the cement. You know who else are pieces of shit? The people didn't fucking catch her. All the people around her.
Yeah,
Didn't
we
even
weren't near her.
If we were near her, I would have caught her because we kind of thought she was gonna faint. But these people were standing like around her. So I'm like, how did like everyone move out of the way?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't expect it or they weren't looking. But the lady filming for me, I was like, Jesus. Like, what are you trying to get famous on a clip of a girl passed out? That passed out at a Hosier concert before the music? I would die. You know how much like we paid to get in that pit?
Yo, we were at our mom's house and she was like, "Oh well, if Tree fainted, you would have let her go into the ambulance by herself, and you would not skip the concert." And I was like, "We paid a lot of money. I probably would have stayed."
Yeah, right.
Be like, "You're on your own, kid."
Sorry, bye.
The paramedics got you.
I'll like call like one of our family members and go, "Can you meet Tree at the hospital because like I can't make it. It was too expensive. We're here.
Like, I'm gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss the second coming of Christ. Like, are we fucking kidding? No, dude. Yeah, so that was awesome.
It was an adventure.
I mean, the lady passing out was not awesome. The concert was awesome. Like,
yeah.
Fast forward into the night, it was so good. It was so good. The girl that opened for him was good. It was just an all around great time.
Yeah, what was her name?
Gigi Perez.
Gigi Perez.
Yeah, she was great. Awesome.
Killer
Crazy voice. Yeah.
Jinx. Oh, dude, I was trying to tell you. So I went to a Luke Oil to get gas. I always go to Wawa. There's nothing like, well, I go everywhere, but I went to Luke Oil. And it's the one that you don't like where there's always drug deals going on.
Yeah, that one.
There's always some weird thing going on.
There's always something
And one time
on.
they didn't let you use your card or something weird, right? Or they were like...
Yeah, they were doing something where I pulled up and they were saying I had to pay inside. And I was like, I've never had to do that in my life. I'll just use the other pump. And they were like, because they said the card wasn't working on the other pump. And they were like, no, you have to pay inside. And I always got sketchy vibes from them. And I was like, I don't want to get out of my car right now. And they were like, no, you have to. And I was like, I'll get gas somewhere else. And like a full grown man, and then drove away. I mean, they were probably unhinged, but
I went there and I was getting my gas tank filled. And you know how like it automatically stops?
Yeah.
Like it stops. So I look out and I'm like, all right, like $32 something. Like he's going to round it up to 33. This guy starts rounding it up to the point where it goes past 33, and I'm like, and my brain's going, what's he doing?
Is he trying to get to 35?
So it's going past 33, and then it goes to 34, and then it stops on its own again. Like, like you could tell the car's pleading at this point. Like, please stop. So I'm like, there's like a red flag going on in my brain. Like, he's going to overfill the tank.
Yeah, and I don't think you're supposed to do that. Like when it, like, you know, they do that to top it off.
Yeah, you're not supposed to because it messes with
the gas meter or something, right? Like the reader.
Yeah, the little whatever they put in there. It can't read it. I don't know car terminology, but so I was like, okay, he does it again. It stops again. So I stick my head out of the car, and he starts filling it more. And I go, excuse me, what are you doing? And he keeps going while I'm saying this until it's like $36.
Is he okay?
Like, and he goes, and he like, because I'm going, what are you doing? He's going, I'm nothing. And he like is going. And I was like, no, stop. And he was like, what? And he started to act like he didn't speak English. He spoke English the whole time. And I was like, bro.
That's crazy.
I was like,
what is he doing?
Bro, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, it's $36. I went, it's $36 now. It was $32, bro. Like, chill. And he was like, I don't know what you mean. It's $36. I was like, what I mean is you're going to break my car. Don't do that to anyone's car ever again.
Yeah.
And he
what
was like,
the?
oh,
so
I'm sorry. I've never experienced that. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. Maybe they need to meet a quota and the $3 is going to make or break them.
No, there's no way. I don't know. It's got to be a deeper issue than that. I'm too paranoid for this shit. I'm reading it way into the...
Maybe
Why is he doing that?
Maybe he's new and he didn't know that the stopping meant stop.
I mean, anybody can fill if I can fill a gas tank, anybody can fill a gas tank.
Dude.
It's not rocket science.
I don't know. You ever tried to fill a gas tank?
Yeah, it sucks. But when it stops, I know that means it's
the worst. Remember when the lantern flies were out of control?
Yeah, and you went to go pump your own gas and it landed on you or something?
It landed on me and I was screaming. And I'm trying to pump my own gas. Margot had to take the pump and she's like, just get in the car, just get in the car. And she's swatting at it. I jump in the car. This thing jumps in the car with me. Like lands on my chest.
Oh yeah, it went in the car. I forgot.
I'm like the kid in the frog video that's already freaking out, and then it lands on me.
Dude,
Dude.
Yeah, that was not. I was there for that, and I was like, thank God it didn't land on me. It would have been a whole different story.
Yeah, but anyway, it's just weird. I just wondered if anyone else dealt with that.
Bizarre behavior. What was the other thing that happened was where we live, like they stopped taking. We didn't know, but we just like weeded our whole yard, mowed our lawn. I'm getting into this because I'm fucking pissed, right? So like we mowed our lawn last week. Took the trash out. We put it all in black bags and we put it out for regular trash, which we shouldn't have done, but we were like a couple days late mowing the lawn. I was like, whatever, maybe they'll take it with the trash. Maybe they won't, but we're going to try it. Right. And so they take like a trash can full of lawn shit with the trash, but not any of the black bags. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But they didn't take it. I was like, whatever. It's not yard waste day. It's fine.
I was like, you can see the sticks and stuff. They didn't fall for it.
Yeah, they didn't fall for it. We didn't trick them well enough. But then the next week we decide to weed, but we get it all out in time for the pickup day for yard waste. And they still don't pick it up. And we called and complained about it, right? And then I'm hearing through the grapevine, all of a sudden, unbeknownst,
she called me back.
Unbeknownst to me, they're not taking plastic bags anymore. They have to be in brown bags. So this shit has been sitting for a week. Now we have new stuff that's new, but like the stuff that's been sitting for a week smells like a dead body. And they're like, oh, they call us back and they're like, sorry, you have to put it in brown paper bags. And I'm like, this stuff stinks. Like I'm cutting it open and it's like leaking brown juice and I'm putting it in paper bags and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. I smell like a dead body because I'm fucking with it. I literally had a full-on mental breakdown and called them.
This was like lawn debris, but there's definitely some dog shit mixed in.
Yeah,
we have 2 dogs.
We have 2 dogs.
It's the inevitable.
So I call them and I'm like fuming. And my voice is like, you can hear that I'm not quite right. Like, I'm like, they're going to think I'm fucking, I'm like, I'm opening the bags and it's just not working out and it smells like a dead body. And my voice is like shaking. Like you could tell that I'm on the brink. And I'm like, and if I sound crazy, I'm in a manic episode. Call me back. And they haven't called me back. I think they're afraid. But yeah, what kind of BS is that? We're like, can you just take it? And they're like, no way.
Which I think is actually hilarious because the girl talked to me this morning. Mind you, like Mo has been stewing this in this like already mad and I'm just like kind of chilling and like, let's see what happens. So when she calls me, I'm like, oh, well, do you think you could make an exception? She's like, no. And I'm like, well, you do realize that this is going to stink. Like it's going to smell really bad. We're going to have to transfer it to other bags, like with our hands. And she's like, yeah. And I was like,
sucks for you.
So I just go, okay, all right, we'll figure it out. And she's like, I can drop you off some bags. I'm like, that would be helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, they did give us free bags, but mind you, all this shit's already in there.
So I feel like it's the equivalent of like when you tell like one person something, like, you know, like if like someone dropped their dog off, a husband drops their dog off to get groomed and they're all agreeable and they're like, yeah, whatever. And you do the haircut and then the wife picks up and it's fucking Hitler and she's freaking the fuck out screaming at you. I imagine they're like, oh wow, she was so agreeable this morning, and then the sister calls and is like going psycho.
Dude, you didn't have to be in it.
Listen,
like I was in the trenches and I still can't get the smell of dead body out of my fingers. Like it's fucking disgusting.
It's valid. I just think it's funny. They like you know, when they get the message, they're like, wow. Like night and day. Like it's this one must be the evil twin.
Yeah, definitely the evil twin. But like the thing for me is we have been collecting leaves and garbage waste in plastic bags for how long? And now we draw the line. We're just this one last time we're in desperation and they're like, nah, I'm good.
But they're taking the regular trash in plastic bags. So like
they draw the line, bro.
One laundry week is not going to break you guys.
Just take it with the goddamn trash.
Saving the planet one plastic black bag at a time.
I just can't, bro. But anyway, it's just funny. It's like where the priorities are, but it is what it is. Speaking of priorities,
what happened to that Epstein list?
What happened to the fucking Epstein list, bro? We have to talk about it. We can't. We have to address the elephant in the room, right? That it's just missing.
It doesn't exist. It's not missing. It never existed.
Shut the fuck up. It never existed.
My thing is like, why have they been talking about this list for like since COVID or before COVID?
And this is like a heavy like MAGA thing because it aligns with all the other bullshit, like the Pizzagate and the Illuminati. Like Epstein is just part of it. You know what I mean? It's part of the we want to know. And the only thing is the Epstein thing is real. I don't know about all the other bullshit, but like, and it's real. And they're like, we want to know. And now their boy, their fearless leader is like, And when the thing happened, when he was at the desk and they were asking like, hey, what's going on with Epstein? And he went, are we still talking about Epstein, that fucking creep? Or whatever he's doing. I was like, you know what it's giving? It's giving like when the mom comes over to the kid and the kid's obviously guilty of something. And she's
like when our brother pooped in the toy box.
When he
oh no, behind it, right?
When he pooped did you check behind the toy box?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he pooped in the toy.
We thought it was in it. We could smell poop. Okay, maybe we should just brief them. We smelled poop in the attic. It was like unrelenting smell of poop, and we're like, there has to be shit up here. We're searching for like an entire day.
Just
and
don't. Real quick, don't have 7 kids.
Yeah,
just don't have 7 kids.
I'm not gonna name names, but finally he's upstairs while we're looking, and I was like, I checked everywhere. I checked in the closet. I checked here. I checked in the toy box, and he goes, did you check behind the toy box? Dude, it's there, and we're like, yo, you just incriminated yourself.
Yeah, he incriminated himself. And we're like, so you did this, right? So he pooped behind the toy box. He was a kid. Yeah, I mean, he was a little kid, but
yeah, it was just funny.
Who does that shit anyway? But anyway, he was a kid, so we're just going to say it's fine. Yeah, it gives that. Like, it's like, did you poop behind the toy box? What? What are you talking about?
That was the dog.
That was the dog.
Now he's blaming Obama.
And then like
Obama's
later, like we bring it up, and he's like, "Are we still talking about the poop behind the toy box?" It was the dog. Yeah, it gives the same energy. It's like when the kid, it's like, "What? I told you to clean these Legos up like a week ago, and now I stepped on one. What? I didn't. I cleaned them up. How are they clean if I stepped on them? No, I didn't do that." You know what I mean? It's like that energy.
Yeah. And then like on top of it, now he's saying like the whole list was made up by the Democrats.
Yeah.
The whole Epstein case was made up by the Democrats to distract us.
Before Epstein even happened, it was made up.
Mind you, why is Maxwell in jail then?
Yeah, let her go.
Let her go. It's all fake.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And it's also, the thing for me is now I guess that it just came out that they're like I guess the FBI was like, you're on, or like they informed Pam Bondi that he was on the list, and she's like, it would be in our best interest to not say anything. And she's like, oh yeah, you're in the list multiple times, or like in the files multiple times. And this is all coming out. I'm just like, it's very odd that we're protecting possibly a man that's involved in pedophilia.
But also, it's like, though, I think, now, I don't have many friends that are like, I mean, you know, besides our dad, like that are hardcore Trump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe they would be swayed by it, but like even people that supported Trump in the beginning, like Joe Rogan, he's like, this Epstein stuff is crazy. Like, he doesn't even condone it. And Joe Rogan is pretty, like, far right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, at what point is this right not the right that's far right? This is the farthest of right we could get. You know what I mean? Like, I think the Republican Party is not what the Republican Party really wants. It's just because he stands on certain principles that are anti-Democrat. They voted for him.
Well, I think you could argue, I don't want to
to
get too political, but I think you could argue that both parties are very right and very left. Like, they're almost extremist parties now.
Yeah, but a lot of people argue that, like, radical left in most countries, ours is pretty tame. Ours is pretty, like, almost like middle. They're not, I mean, I guess if you look at, like, when they have radical arguments on both sides. But I would say that Donald Trump doesn't represent the Republican Party.
I would say the majority of Americans, I think, are not super left or super right, and they're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
And the only way we're gonna get anywhere is if we create another political party.
Not run by Elon
Not
Musk.
run by Elon Musk.
Dude, what the fuck was... Elon Musk pisses me off because it's like, I don't know. It's like the dude that like literally like help light a fire and is like, how do I put this out kind of like energy. And then he's like, I'm going to, you know what? I didn't get what I was promised. So I'm going to make my own political party so I can be the center of attention again. Cause that backfired pretty badly. I don't know. It's like, it's giving tired. I'm over him.
I think a lot of people are over him though.
Yeah, I think he's just like, now it's like the boy who cried wolf. It's like, oh, this isn't working and my business is suffering because of it. So now I got to back off.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not very strong in his convictions. But you know what I was going to just touch on? I don't know who this woman is. I think she's like a TV personality. But I got a question for you. What do you think of a woman? She's like famous, Trisha Paytas. I think she's like...
she named her baby Aquaman.
Yeah.
Aqua King or Aquaman.
Aquaman. She named her child Aquaman.
Yeah.
Weird.
She's nuts, I think.
Could you imagine carrying a baby for 9 months and then being like, he's so beautiful, Aquaman.
He looks like an Aquaman. Also, like, Aquaman, like Jason Momoa.
Yeah, why
Your
not?
baby's not even going to come close.
Yeah, but it's also like, isn't the movie like a B movie? Like, if you're gonna name your baby something crazy, maybe
Like
Iron Man.
Iron Man, Spider-Man, any other man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man would be sick, dude. I'm gonna be honest. No.
Also, her name's Trisha.
But yeah, but this is the same woman that came out as, I think she came out as
I'm saying her name is normal.
Transgender man. I think she said she identified as a transgender man at one point. So we're not dealing with a level of normal.
I think she's got a lot of controversy behind her.
She's got some skeletons in the closet.
Yeah.
Like JD Vance.
Yeah, speaking of skeletons, we were like, I wasn't like really gonna vote. I did vote, but I wasn't gonna vote at all. But I was like, let me watch like some of the debates and see what's going on. I was watching both sides. And I was watching...
Weren't we both high when we watched this?
Yeah.
In different houses.
Was I high?
I know I was high. I think I was high on an edible. Watching the Vice one.
I think I took an edible, but it was like a tame edible, like one that helps you just chill. But I was watching it with my friend, and like, we were like staring at JD Vance, and I was like, "There's something like going on like behind his eyes." And my friend is like, "Yeah, like he's got some skeletons in the closet." And
he does give that vibe, like something's going on.
And we're in two separate houses, like me and Mo apparently having the same thought looking at this guy. But anyway, like we were cracking jokes because he was like, I was like, I don't think it's anything like, I don't think he's like a pedophile. I don't think it's anything illegal.
It's just like a little weird.
It's just something very odd.
Yeah, we don't know. We can't pinpoint what it is.
So then my friend goes, he looks like he would dress up in like a diaper. like he would be into that. What is that baby fetish thing? Like you would dress up in a diaper. And I was like, yeah, wipe my hiney, mommy. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed to fit. So
it does fit. If the diaper fits.
Yeah. There's actually a guy like who's like well known in the area who is
in this area?
I mean like Philly, South Jersey. Because I'm in that group like talking about like guys to watch out for. And there's this guy that like is into that, like the diaper stuff. And like he's like constantly posted.
Okay, so
no, I don't know if he poops. I don't know if he. They didn't.
What is the baby stuff? Like you dress like a baby.
You dress like a baby,
like a big baby.
And you're like,
do you have a rattle and a binky?
Yeah, you have like a rattle and a binky.
That's
and
so weird. Where
and
does
you're like goo goo gaga. And I think they get their diaper changed, like if they're really into it. I mean, I don't know because I've never met anybody like it, but apparently he's like on a lot of dating apps. So people like will message him, and then he'll be like, "I'm a baby."
And then no, people message him, "Hey, how you doing?" And he's a goo goo gaga. And you're like, "No, what's
he
going
starts
on?"
Being
goo,
like,
goo,
"I'm a
gaga.
baby right now.
I can pay you in block."
Like, what do you mean? And he's like, "I'm in my diaper." You know, like stuff like that. And then they start being like, okay, maybe he does it like a little too soon, it seems like, because these women like are just on an
I
app.
thought pooping in a toy box was weird.
As a child. This is a grown man. He might poop in the toy box. He might poop behind the toy box. I don't really
We don't know
know
exactly where it goes.
He might poop in his diaper and have you change it. I don't know. But he's well known in the area, and turns out he's a pediatrician. Okay. So this was like a hot take. I don't know how to take this, because a lot of people are saying if he's into that, he's a danger as a pediatrician. But if you're into dressing up like a baby, you identify as a baby, you don't like babies typically. It's just some weird thing. So I'm like, is it a reach for people to be like, we should report him? This is like not good for him to be in this profession.
It's a little weird, but I'm like, I have no idea.
It's a tough call. I didn't even want to I didn't comment. I just was like, when you're like in the bushes, like reading it.
You're in the popcorn or something.
Yeah, I'm in the popcorn. I'm not really eating the popcorn. I'm just in it. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to exit.
Like
but
you're just,
there was this
Kermit
huge
with the tea
debate
or whatever.
There's a huge debate saying like they were like shaming him, or like, kink shaming him, and like making it more than it was. And they're going to make him lose his job when it's not that. And I'm like, these women seem to know much more about that fetish than I do. Maybe they're into it more than they're letting on.
I would have no idea what to do with that. I mean, working with kids is, for some reason, it's weirding me out, but I don't know. I have no idea.
I think it's weirding me out because if you identify as a baby, are those your peers?
Yeah. And
are you just identifying as a baby in the moment? Like, you don't think you're a baby, right? It's just...
I just think it's a means to an end. I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's weird, but like, I think a lot of stuff is weird, but I don't want to kink shame the guy or the baby, the child. I don't fucking know. It's weird. It's very strange.
It's uncomfortable. All right.
I'm glad we said it.
I'm not for kink shaming, but that is fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, we can't pretend it's not, right? We can't.
For anyone who listens to this, if that is your kink,
we're sorry, I guess.
I'm sorry if I've upset you. Do not message a woman on a dating app. I'm a baby.
But could you imagine? Could you imagine being alone with alone in a room with somebody? There's some ambiance. You think something's gonna happen, and then
they got rose petals out.
They turn around, and it's like you just see their back, and then they turn around with a binky, and they're like,
and a diaper.
Goo goo gaga. It'd be like, this is a horror film. This is a horror film. Speaking of horror film, not to go off on another tangent, but we went to this place the other day.
I'm like, yeah, what if he listens?
Buckle up. We went to this place the other day. We went to
don't mention the name.
Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't want to incriminate anybody. But I went somewhere, and like, we're there, and it's funny because
I was gonna bring this up, but I was like, what if he listens?
Because
it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
It doesn't. We just
awareness is key.
Yeah, awareness is vital in this life. So I was doing my makeup the morning of, and I'm like putting my eyeliner on, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I always do the cat eye, like it's my shit. And I'm like, it's uneven. Like, and I know when it's uneven, but like sometimes you just got to commit to the bit.
You remember when it was uneven in that clip when we were talking about the girl's eyebrow and Love is Blind or something?
And they were like, yo, you want to talk?
Dude,
and I literally was like, yeah, I know. My makeup
ate us
like
up,
trash.
bro. They fucking demolished.
We're not that easy to look at. So, it's like, I'm doing my makeup.
The
it's
makeup
uneven.
is neither here nor there.
And I'm like, it's uneven, but like, who the fuck is going to notice? So like, I just kind of like fill it in the best I can to make it look as even as possible. But we know it's not. But no one's going to say anything. No one's going to fucking say anything. We've done it before. So then I go somewhere, and like me and my sister walk in, and
me.
Yeah, tree. Obviously. We walk in the building, and we're like, he knows us. So he's like, Mo, next time you do your eyeliner, tie a string to your septum ring and pull it up so that it can be even. I'm like, this fuck. And I'm like kind of annoyed, but I'm like hiding it. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Dude, you should have seen her face. She's like, oh yeah. I knew it was uneven when I came in here, by
and
the
he's
way.
like-
I said nobody's going to notice.
Yeah, nobody's going to notice unless they're looking at it with a goddamn microscope. And then he's like, yeah, well, I do makeup. And I went, yeah, I do makeup too. Like, I've been doing this look since I was 15 years old, bro. I'm 30 something. Can you chill the fuck out? So I'm like kind of annoyed, but like I'm smiling through it. And I'm like, oh, you're a makeup artist. Like, let's see what you can do. Oh, yeah, I'll show you, right?
Dude, I was excited. I was like, this is gonna. I was like, oh, do you do like Halloween makeup? You're like, I'm thinking of like the skull candy. You know what I mean? Like the.
But
cool,
I'm also thinking just like Pinterest level makeup. Like I'm like ready to see like a crazy, like even just like an eye that he, like I'm not expecting anything. Like we're expecting like just like something magical, right?
Listen. Buckle up.
This man pulls out his phone and it's like him in like, I don't know how to explain it other than Porky the Pig Massacre. Like it's a pig mask that, or like a nose that he glued on. And then he has like red carnage, like skin hanging off of his face.
It's like anthropomorphic pig.
Exactly.
Like it's so creepy. Like super
real.
hyper realism.
Like the skin hanging off is really realistic.
Yeah, like there's like rotting skin and it's like bubbling, and there's like blood on the one. One had blood, one didn't. It's just more like raw skin.
Yeah, and we're like, oh, that's
you laugh
cool.
uncomfortably. Like I think we both went.
Wow, that's something else. That's crazy. And I'm thinking in my head, does he dress up like this on the regular?
I went, oh, that's for like Halloween, and he was like, yeah. But the way he said yeah was like, I dress up like this once a week at least.
Yeah, I didn't love it. And then we were like, what if he's like, I don't know, got women like tied up in the basement and like wears this outfit regularly? And I was like, if this is happening, like, and I saw that before my eyes, I would be like, give me a gun and let me shoot myself. Because like looking at that is like haunting in itself. It's basically a form of torture.
Well, that's
it was
what
crazy.
I said. I was like, I would be so terrified of just looking at that, like the scene of him walking in, that I would be like, whatever torture that you're about to do, like, just I'll take myself out right now. Like, I'm good, because the pig mask, like okay, yes, torture by like anthropomorphic pig. I'm all the way good.
Dude, I'm almost like, what did it look like when he talks and stuff? It looks so realistic that I'm like, I wonder if it like the mouth can move with the nose.
Well, he said he bought this now.
I don't know, dude. I don't love
doubt
it.
It's like a. You think it's like interactive? Like when you buy like a vibrating dildo, it's like
no, I
like
think
a
like
snort that moves.
I just wonder what it looks like, if it looks real when he talks, like because the nose is like glued above his mouth. I don't know. It fucking freaked me out.
Oh my God, terrifying!
It freaked me out.
I didn't even want to think about if his mouth moved.
I'm just like wondering how real it looks.
This is how you actually punish yourself further. I don't think about that kind of stuff. Like it ended there at the maybe he tortures women in that outfit on the regular.
Yeah, but it's like, you're gonna tell me how to do my cat eye when you're doing shit like that. Like that is not the same. That doesn't. That's a level of precision, but it's not.
No, I wanted him to prove he could do a cat eye. I thought that's what we were getting at. Like I thought he was gonna show us some fire cat eye with like some crazy
and like
stuff.
I can do a cat eye. I don't need to tape a string to my face every day. Do you know how annoying that would fucking be?
You know what would be better? If the next time we went in to get coffee, we came in with like paper mache, like pig masks that are just like the
What do you
skin's
think?
falling off. What do you think? And you're like, I took your advice. I used the string on my septum ring. Like, come on, man.
It's also like, what if you don't have a septum ring? What do you do then? You just tie a string to your nose? What the fuck?
Maybe you go like this.
I just never like vibed with that anyway. Like the women using the tape and stuff. I'm like, I can just figure it out. I can figure it out. And if it's uneven, it's uneven.
But no one's face is even. Can we be real? Because my eyeballs are not even. I know, like, when I look back at this video, I'm going to be like, I'm an animal. You know what I mean? So I don't know why the makeup has to be even when your eyeballs aren't even. Like, not speaking for you, but speaking for me at least. I'm like, my makeup's never even because I have 2 different eyeballs on my face.
And then like eyebrows are cousins, not twins, because like no eyebrow looks the same.
Dude. Even when I got them laminated, I was like, this girl's she's like really working overtime. Like, I'm giving her a run for her money because these are 2 different eyebrows.
You're like, I hope you're ready to walk on water, bitch, because it's going to be a miracle to make them look right.
Then she does them, and then in my head, I'm doing a thing where I'm like, well, they're not amazing, but I'm like, you can't blame her, the artist.
You have to blame the canvas.
She was handed, like, if you're handed a canvas with a bunch of, like, shit on it beforehand.
With paint already on it.
The painting is only going to be what you can make it.
Yeah.
So I literally was like, yeah, she did amazing, actually. With the hand she was dealt.
Yeah, right? It's the best she could do. Everybody was mad at Justin Timberlake. This is the newest thing. They're saying he's not singing at his concert.
First it was Katy Perry. Now it's Justin Timberlake.
I think it's because he cheated on Britney and they're still sour over it. I don't know. But they're saying he's not singing at his concerts. Which, dude, I saw the one clip. It was terrible. I think it was Mirror, which I love that song. The song's so fucking good. But he's like doing the, oh, just something. And it shines.
And the crowd's like,
and I can't help but
you reflect in this heart of mine.
And then he's just like starts like going out of tune like bad. I don't know if his in-ears were malfunctioning, but it was bad. Like the clip, someone's like, oh, he's not even fucking singing. Came to a concert and he sang a verse. I walked out. Everybody's mad.
I walked out.
Okay. Everyone's like, I would have walked out too. This is fucking crazy. And I was like, okay, all right, he's not singing at his concerts, I guess. So then I started to like kind of delve in a little bit deeper, and he's singing in the majority of the clips. It's just certain songs. It seems like he has like this niche where he's like lets the crowd sing the majority of Mirrors and that other song that I hate. Can't stop the feeling.
Oh, that's
he doesn't really
like
sing that
song.
one. And but then he sang like a different song, and they're like, people are saying he's not singing. I think it was the bridge to Mirrors that showed him singing the bridge.
Remember they did that with SZA too, though. Remember we thought we were gonna go see her lip sync, and we went and she was singing.
Yeah. So then somebody was like, I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. This Justin Timberlake concert was awesome and legendary. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like people are just take the bait. They just take the hate bait, and they're like, time to hate somebody. And I'm like, I don't know. Did we forget Justin Timberlake like in the early 2000s? Like the Future of Love and Sex. Well, yeah, it was fucking legendary when he was doing that. Yeah, the Timbaland Justin Timberlake duo, arguably best duo ever, better than Batman and Robin. Like, amazing
and now
music.
We just hate him because he cheated on Britney and he might have a small pee.
He cheated on Jessica Biel too, so he's a piece of shit for that. He's a piece of shit.
Are they done?
They're still together.
Oh.
But he like stepped out on her. This was years ago. But I'm like, why are we hating him now?
He admitted it?
Yeah. It was a whole thing.
I'm a piece of shit.
It was a whole fucking thing. And but yeah.
Men are trash.
Men are trash. Simple as that. But I don't know what that has to do with I don't know. I don't know what it has to do with the concert. I agree that he's trash for that, but it's like all the other
I feel
BS.
like a lot of men though cheat. Hot take, I guess. But I feel like not that a lot of men cheat, but there's a certain type of man that would cheat. And it's men that like have been told they're fucking God's gift to earth their entire life. And they have like this big ego and they get ladies. Yeah. And I think that not that it's okay, but I think that it's almost like, yeah, if a celebrity cheats, I'm like, that makes sense. Like, because there's just so many, so many opportunities.
You better call Becky with the good hair.
Yeah, there's so many opportunities to cheat. You know what I mean? So you just have to be a really good person of really good standing moral character in order to withstand that test. And I'm not sure that many celebrities would be able to do that.
Yeah, because it's like an ego. I think it's an ego thing too.
Yeah, and then what couple can we name that maybe, because we don't really know their lives?
Hillary Duff and her boy. Maybe. I think that she got out kind of unscathed.
Faith Hill.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. Maybe. There's not that many.
But there's not a lot. There's not that many.
Not that many. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell are still together, right? But they're not married.
They're not married, so I don't know their dynamic. I mean,
But
they
they've
might
been
just
together
be-
for a minute.
They've been together forever, but how do we know they're not like swingers or something? Apparently, that's the normal thing when we found out in the Diddy case that's a normal thing with celebrities. So how do we know, like, you know, Beyonce and Jay-Z, go call Becky with the good hair. He cheated and it was very public. How do we know they're not swingers on the side? And it's just because that was so public
Yeah.
that she was like, that you're
There's
making
something about
an
that
embarrassment
relationship
of
that
me.
kind of freaks me out. I think it's like almost like we have to stay together because we're such
I think she
a
loves
prominent
him.
couple. Yeah, I mean,
When
I'm
you
sure
see
they love
her,
each other.
like, interact with him, I don't know about his side, but when you see her interact, it's like almost like Stockholm syndrome.
I was kind of annoyed with the award show shit though, when he was like kind of going up on stage and like shaming the Academy for not like giving her awards and stuff. And I was like, isn't this kind of love bomby? Like, you cheated on your girl, but then you're gonna go on stage and be like, oh, you guys suck for not giving her album of the year. I don't know. There was something about that I didn't love, but I don't know.
There's just a whole lot with that and Rock Nation that we're not gonna get into.
What, it's like conspiracy
There's
theory shit?
conspiracy stuff, and then Nicki Minaj and SZA are feuding, and then Nicki was saying, I'm gonna come out with all my stuff on Jay-Z and Rock Nation.
Why don't we just let all the secrets out? All of it.
I think because they're scared, because she said that, and then one celebrity, I don't want to speak too much on it because I don't know, but somebody said something about it, and she was like, is this a threat? And she's like, and then she's like tagging the FBI, like, this man's threatening me. She might be a paranoid schizophrenic.
Nicki
She might be
Minaj-
coked up. She might have an album coming out. We don't know what the reason
thing
is.
for me with Nicki Minaj is, nothing against her. I mean, just in this circumstance, it's giving distasteful. I think she just recently had an album come out, and it wasn't as good as SZA, and I think she's butthurt about it. I could be wrong.
But she's been known for being catty with women in the industry.
Yeah, I think you know what I think it is? It's giving drugs. So she might be coked out, but it's also giving, it's like rage bait. Like, I'm going to do this because my ratings are low, and SZA is topping the chart. She's on a world tour with Kendrick, and it's almost like this is a threat to my existence as a celebrity because she's doing so well. So I'm going to go after one of the biggest artists in the industry to stay relevant.
Yeah.
To me, it gives a little desperate. I don't like the catty behavior. I think it's kind of lame.
Yeah, I don't condone it, but the one comment made me laugh out loud.
Dude,
When she said, it's fucked up, dude. I just chuckled, and I was like, that's fucked up. Because she said, how are you skinny, chubby, and fat all at the same time? Go pay that man for damn near breaking his back. Mind you, you'd have to do some research to figure out what the hell she's talking about.
I know exactly what she's talking about. It was the viral video, the guy trying to pick her up, and he like almost dropped her.
Yeah. So that made me laugh, but I was like, that's messed up. And then she's like, you look like and sing like you got stung by a bee. Mind you, SZA's voice is incredible, number one.
I am in love with SZA's
Number
voice.
two, you're going to talk about being stung by a bee, girl. Like, SZA's got a lot of surgery. Right?
She has a lot of surgery
But
too.
Nicki does too. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
The
how are you
surgery's
gonna
getting out of control.
You can't speak on another woman when you got just as much shit going
The
on,
surgery's
bro.
getting out of control. I'm going to tell you right now, because I saw a video of Cardi B, and I'm like, that looks crazy to me. When your waist is like probably, I don't know, thinner than mine, but then your butt comes out on the sides. It literally looks when Squidward ate too many hamburgers.
Yeah.
And then you blow up.
Or like the movie A Bug's Life.
Yeah, yeah.
The ants
It
have
gives A Bug's Life heavy, but like it's starting to look like from another planet when I see it. Like, and I get like a little, oof, I don't like it. I guess people like it, so that's why women do it, but it's not for me.
I don't know if they do it because people like it. I think they do it. I think that
Maybe
there's
it's a body
something
dysmorphia
deeper.
thing too.
Yeah, I think I was talking about this actually at the gym because there was a girl who has been going there for a long time and she got really skinny. She was thicker before and now she's really skinny and she kind of like lost her butt, so to speak. It's still there. It's just like she lost some weight and, you know, somebody made a comment on it and I was like, oh, and then they made a comment on Antonio Brown. He's like a crash out. He's an NFL player. He posted like, how can you love a man when you don't even love yourself? And he posted, I think it was Cardi B, SZA, and oh my God, somebody else. Cardi B, SZA, and another girl, Meg Thee Stallion, and it was their before and afters. And like, so the person mentioned that and was like, yo, so that's kind of valid because, like, if you don't love yourself, how are you going to love a man? And posting their before and afters, like, proving that they don't love themselves. And I'm like, yeah, but I think there's a deeper issue with, like, with women in general. I was like, this random girl at the gym is doing what she wants with her body. She's like losing weight or whatever. I was like, there's so much pressure on women where they're like, you're too thin, you're too thick,
Your butt's too
flat, you're not skinny enough, your legs are short. Like, there's so much that goes into this.
Toxic
and I
as
was
fuck.
like, so if she wants to lose weight and be thin, I'm happy for her. You know what I mean? I was like, but there could be the flip side where she wants to lose weight because they're like, people were saying she was too big or something. I was like, so there's just so much. I was like, and that's why I can't look at SZA and Meg Thee Stallion, and because Meg Thee Stallion hasn't had that much surgery. She just lost a lot of weight in the gym, and people are hating, and she might have had her nose done. And they're like, oh, she's not even Meg Thee Stallion anymore. She's not the Stallion. She's skinny now. I'm like, she still looks good. She's not like...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, and
I mean, you can do whatever you want, whatever's going to make you happy. I just think that I just think that there's a certain point where the width of the ass is getting too wide. That's just me.
No, I agree. But I'm saying I think they do it because it is a deeper thing like depression, or they don't like themselves. And then there's just this, like, they just put so much on women.
Yeah.
Like, where they're like, oh, I got to fix this, and this about myself.
Yeah. Societal
and then
shit.
by the end of it, you look like you've been in a car accident.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I don't know.
How can you be fat,
Or,
skinny,
you know, you look,
chubby at the same
you look
time?
like you
is
fell on a
crazy.
fountain and shattered your jaw.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Women got to stop hating on women, though. Nikki, she needs to stop.
Yeah, she needs to chill.
She needs to chill the fuck out. I guess that was episode 9. I think we talked for an hour.
It was a lot.
All right, kiddos.
All right,
the
we'll
tax
see you in
agency
2
is coming to
weeks.
get Tree. We gotta go.